Good morning, class. Today we'll begin with a new chapter, that is the flower. The flower is the reproductive part of a plant. It develops from floral bud present on the stem. It may or may not be attached to the stem by means of long stalk called pedicel. This is pedicel. You can see this over here. This portion is pedicel. The tip of pedicel is slightly flattened and is called thalamus. So as we did this pedicel over here, so slightly flattened, right? Tip of pedicel is called as thalamus. All other parts of a flower arise from thalamus. Now, parts of a flower. Although flowers differ in shapes and sizes, the anatomy of flower is usually the same. It contains sepals, petals, stamen, and carpel. So first one is sepal. Another name is calyx, the green portion of the flower. This is the calyx. Next we have is corolla, the brightly colored flower portion is corolla, or also known as petals. Next we have the stamens, or also known as they are also known as the male reproductive part of a plant, also known as androecium. Next we have the female part of a flower, that is gynoecium, also known as, they also have a scientific term, they are known as pistil. First one, the green portion of a flower, is the calyx, or also known as sepals. We have the petals or corolla. We have the stamens, and we have the pistil. So let us learn about complete flower and incomplete flower. A complete flower is a plant biology term that is used to describe a flower that is built with four parts, which includes sepals, petals, pistils, and stamens. When all the four whorls or the parts of a flower are present in a flower, then it is called a complete flower. Example: lilies, rose, and gulmohar. Next, if any of the whorl or part of a flower, that is, if calyx is absent or corolla is absent, if androecium is absent or gynoecium is absent, if any part of a flower is missing, then it is called as incomplete flower. Examples of such flowers are pumpkin, papaya, watermelon, bitter gourd. So class, in today's lesson we have learned that a flower is the reproductive part of a plant. It develops from floral bud present on the stem. It may or may not be attached to the stem by means of a long stalk that is known as pedicel. So, if a flattened, if a tip of a pedicel is slightly flattened, it is called thalamus. All other parts of a flower arise from the thalamus. We have also come to know about the different parts of a flower. So we have sepal, we have petal over here, right? We have the pistil, that's the female part of a flower, and the white portion, the male part of a flower, that is known as stamen. Calyx, we have the corolla, we have the stamens, and we have gynoecium. And we have also come to know about complete flower, having all the different parts of a flower, that is including sepals, petals, pistils, and stamens. If any portion of a part of a flower, if either petals, sepals, or stamens are missing, then it is called incomplete flower. So class, this is all we'll be learning for today.